chaotically anyway. I'm just trying to figure out the lighting here still, because like
Yeah, same. I'm like, this is really like not cute. I need to like figure
I
something out.
always have my brightness down, but here I have to have it up just to, because like this is how I normally have it. But like StreamYard's screen is white, so like if I brighten it, it helps. But anyway, hello everyone. Happy full moon.
Oh
We
my
are
God,
here.
I'll have to
Yeah.
check out the full moon. I never paid attention. So.
It's wild how bright it is where you are still.
I know but you know what? It's 4. It'll probably by 5 o'clock it'll be a little bit darker. So yeah.
Yes, but obviously y'all know who this is, but you can introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Rachel. My Instagram and my YouTube channel, which I don't ever post, but I'm live on there a lot, is Happy Go Lovely Sleeves. I am a book sleeve creator. I'm sure Jan always talks about my book sleeves. She's the
Yes,
real
ma'am.
MVP, always showing off my book sleeves. And I know I did the book sleeves for y'all's readathon. So yeah, I'm so excited. This is the first time you and I have done a book club discussion though. So I'm
I
excited.
know. I'm glad we got to pick a book and it was all smooth.
I
I was so
know.
nervous because then you said you had Little Women readathon. I was like, no. 'Cause I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah. But you know what? I made it work. We made it work for the Joe prompt. It works out
yes,
perfectly. So
yes. Oh
yeah.
my God, wait. Speaking of the prompts, look,
Oh
my
my
Hulk
God.
came in.
Oh yay. It's so
I'm
tiny
so
compared to the
excited.
other one, huh? It's so thin.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a
Volume
good
2.
read. I wonder if you could fit that into the prompt.
Yeah, graphic novel, right?
Oh,
Isn't that one of them?
my Amy prompt. The prompt that I came up with.
Yeah, so tonight I will.
Yay.
I don't think I even said in my blog that I'm participating. I might have. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah,
But
I didn't know for sure if you were or not. I know you have a lot going on, so
I'm like trying,
yeah.
but it's not like, it's in
Yeah,
my cramming blog.
official, I got you.
Yes. Anyway, we're talking about this book, The Twisting Life
Yeah.
by T. Kingfisher. So exciting. First of all, ratings, surface level thoughts, as usual. Everybody, comments. Rachel.
Okay. I don't even know what you rated it yet, but I think I'm landing. Do you do half stars? Because I do half
I
stars.
don't. I
Okay.
don't.
I think I'm landing on a 3.5 star for it.
Okay.
I
What
could
did I?
round it up to a 4-star, but I think I like her characters way more than her plots.
That's
So
fair.
yeah, so I think it's a 3.5 for me, unless you can convince me higher.
I think I gave it a 4. Did I give it a 4?
Okay,
Can't
good.
remember.
Yeah, I didn't even know what you
Yeah, I
ended
gave it
up
a 4.
Oh my
Yep,
gosh,
I
you
gave
did.
it a
So
4.
we're about the same then. Like I could be
Yeah.
convinced to give it a 4.
I don't know how much I'm gonna be convincing you. Like I was just telling my patrons, I'm like, this like it was good because of the characters, like you said, but like I don't know if I would recommend it if someone's like,
Yeah,
which T. Kingfisher book should
yeah,
I read, you know?
exactly.
So,
What
do you
did
want to
you
give a
think?
synopsis?
Oh yeah. Okay. So all I knew was there was this girl named Mouse.
Oh, I was
And
like, I hate this.
I know. And I was like, okay. And then she goes to her dead grandmother's house and basically her grandma was a hoarder and a horrible person and she ends up cleaning out her grandmother's house and stumbles upon her step grandfather's journal and it's got a lot of spooky things in it. She's got the cutest dog and there's some weird things happening in the woods and she's got to figure out what's happening and it's horrific and fun, but I loved it because of the characters. So yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, I feel like it's very similar. This synopsis is very similar to the Hollow Places, right?
I haven't read The Hollow Places, so
Me
I don't
neither.
know if you were you gonna ask. First of all, perfect synopsis. But were you gonna ask how many
Yeah.
T.
What,
Kingfishers I
what
read?
have you read from her?
I've read What Moves the Dead,
Okay.
Thorn Hedge, Nettle and Bone, and this, and then I own The Hollow Places.
Okay. Okay. So I've only
Yeah.
read Nettle and Bone by her, and I want to read. What is the sword? Is it Sword Heart? The one that Riley
Mhm.
Marie always talks about? Yes, I want to read that one. But I don't know. Thorn Hedge, I'm kind of want to read it because I like fantasy, but I don't know if I don't know if I need to read anything else by her.
Um,
What do you
I
think?
liked What Moves the Dead a lot. I
Mhm.
don't know how much you would like it, but I liked it because I read the source material first. So I read The Fall of the House of Usher first.
Yeah, and I feel like I read that
Um,
in school, but I don't remember anything about it, so
yeah, I did them back to back, so maybe that enhanced my enjoyment. Oh my god, stop! Whoever's texting me is distracting me. Um, and then Thornhedge, I gave a 2,
Oh,
but I
oh.
don't like fairy tale ish
Yeah,
things
I
for the
think
most
that
part.
you like the idea of it, right? But it never
Yeah.
works out for you?
Yeah, like retellings, there's a fine line.
Yeah.
Like I like retellings if it's done well, but in terms of
You
like
don't like
just
an
the vibes.
original story, you'd rather have it a retelling, which I totally agree with because 'cause you're familiar with that retelling already, you know?
Right. And then you have something to compare to,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's not just like up in the air whimsy,
Yeah, no, I that
kind of
totally
stuff.
makes sense to me, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually think I liked Nettle and Bone more than you did because I watched your and Liv's live show. I remember, that I liked it a lot more, but, I don't really remember anything about it, so, yeah. It was alright. It was good.
Yeah, I liked it was a chicken, right? Like a demon chicken?
Yes, the demon
Yeah,
chick was funny.
that was cool. Yeah, she does have really good characters. Like, who was your favorite character? Wait, let's
Oh,
go to
okay.
let's just yeah. Hello, Tiffany, all my vampies.
Hi.
Um, Sash is literally live on her channel right now, and she's like, "I'm gonna do a longer sprint
Wow.
just for
That's a real
them."
one for you.
Seriously, 4 stars, 3.5, 2 stars. I'm not surprised. I don't know why I'm not, but I'm not. Read this in February and gave it 3. Alright, alright. So pretty like, I haven't seen anyone give it 5 stars, I don't think, even in, like, my Discord or anything. 2
Yeah.
stars.
Yeah, from other people that I've said that they said it was, like, not as good as the Hollow Places, and they preferred one over the other, and I feel like the Hollow Places always wins out, so
Yeah. Is the Hollow Places the Portal one then?
yes. Yeah,
Okay, I
for
thought
sure.
this one was the I keep getting them mixed up.
Yeah,
They have
same, me too. I was like, "They sound so similar." So, yes,
yeah,
this one is not the Portal one, that one's the other
okay.
one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say is the Hollow Places I don't know, and I don't know which one came first.
I don't
Do
know.
you?
I didn't read the, like, acknowledgments, but I remember someone saying that they sounded so oh, there is an author's note, and I never read that one.
This one was 2019. I don't know what the Hollow Places was, but I know they said Hollow Places in here, and I highlighted it, and I was like, "Ooh." So yeah, I have no idea. I guess I can Google. Google's free. The Hollow Places. When were you released, my dude? 2020. Okay, so this one came first. That's wild then. So I wonder if she was writing this and she's like, the Hollow Places, and she's like, well, let me take that and make it
Yeah,
a title.
I feel like that's probably what happened. Yeah. Oh, she's definitely we should read this author's note sometime because she's talked a lot about her inspiration and stuff, so, um,
Okay.
I didn't read the author's note because it wasn't on the audiobook.
Oh, yeah, I read it sometimes if it's like a 5 star and
Yeah,
I don't want it to end, then I read the author's note.
yeah.
Um, or Three Kingfishers and I'm good now. They just don't work for me. I definitely like her horror better than her fantasy for sure.
Yeah.
But I do want to try Sword Heart. Is that enemies to lovers? Someone said something that made me want to read
Yeah,
it.
he's like a genie that comes out of her sword or something like that and, like, protects her. It sounds
Yeah.
fun. It sounds like cozy fantasy, which I'm a big fan of, so, yeah.
Yeah. It falls in the cosmic horror category. Okay, I was like last month years old when I found out like exactly what cosmic horror
Oh,
was.
like yeah, like
Yeah.
Lovecraft. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I always like heard it and like when I see a book categorized as it, I'm like, okay, I get it, but I could never like put a
Define it.
definition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Same with folk horror,
Which I
which
feel like
this
this is folk horror and
yeah.
cosmic horror. I feel like both it's kind of both, but I think it's more yeah, you're right. It's like more folk horror. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I just said that because it's on the cover. And then I was like, okay. And then I think I looked it up.
She says
That
that,
was why.
okay, in the author's note, she said that she's a reteller of fairy tales, but retelling pulp horror is really not so different. So this is supposed to be pulp horror, which let me know what that is.
No idea. No idea. Oh, wait, I always forget. She also writes under Ursula Vernon. I have read
Ursula
Castle
Vernon.
Hangnail. Castle
Oh, I've
Hangnail.
never heard of that. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It was cute. It's just the trope that I don't like with like property and things
Yeah.
like that. But
Oh, okay.
Where are we? Nettle and Bone I loved. I think I remember you loving it. Foxy's the best character. Okay, yeah. Characters. I think I have a banner for that. Look at me go. Wow.
Oh, nice. Okay, it says that pulp horror is often has elements of aliens, crime, time travel, and the occult.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Pulp, like orange juice pulp?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that weird? I don't know. Never
yeah.
heard of it.
Me neither. Okay, we learned something new. But yes, Foxy I think was my favorite.
Yeah, and Bongo.
Oh yeah, Bongo for a while, and then once Foxy was on the Endeavor with her, I was like, "Wow, I love you." Oh my
Yeah,
god,
she's great.
my favorite line in the whole book was a Foxy quote. So let me go find it. It was like when
Is it on page 243 about the vampires?
no, it was about
Oh, I thought that would have been your favorite quote because I marked that one for you.
oh my god, no. Without spoiling just yet. So when she was with Anna, whatever, and Anna was like, "Oh, I was so stupid because I was doing this in the woods, and then that's how I got into this situation."
Uh-huh.
And Foxy goes, "Hell, hun, I was tripping balls one night and asked a cop if he was my daddy. It happened."
Oh my gosh.
That got me so hard.
She said so
Not
many
like that,
different
but
things
you
like
know,
that.
that
I
like
loved it.
got me so
Yeah.
hard.
I love it when she was like, they were like, "Do you guys think it's vampires?" And she's like, "Don't think it's a vampire." And she says, "Damn shame. I could have used a sexy man hanging off my neck about now."
Oh my god, yes, I definitely tabbed that too.
I was
And then
like,
that
"Man."
hanging off my neck, I'm crying.
Oh.
And then that one part when they were talking about they saw the vent wherever they were
Uh-huh.
trapped. They saw the vent and Mouse was like, "Do they even have sewers in this world or whatever?" And Foxy's like, "I guess even these people got a shit or whatever."
Yeah. And
So
then she's
funny.
like, "What happens if they eat people?" She's like, "I don't wanna think about it."
Yeah, she was great. And Bongo, oh my god. Okay, kind of a spoiler, but I'm so glad he didn't die. I'm
Same,
so and then
same.
he went missing and I was like,
Ugh, I know. I was like,
"Uh,
"T King, are you gonna do it to us?" Because I literally thought she probably would do it.
I know."
Um,
But then in the beginning, then I thought about it, and in the beginning, when like literally the prologue, I think, or no, the first chapter, when she was telling, like she was getting ahead of herself,
mhm,
she
yeah.
said that Bongo saved her life. So I
Oh,
was like,
yeah,
okay, he can't. There's
yeah,
no way. So I
yeah.
guess it's not too much of a spoiler, but
I still will
um
say that I really did like Mouse as a character because I loved her narrative. I loved her voice in her head. I loved, like, her humor and, like, it was just she was so real.
yeah,
Especially, like, when stuff was going down, she was like, she, like, needed to ground herself in something real, like drinking tea or, like, I don't know, I was just like, "This is so realistic." I just loved her. I thought she was hilarious.
yeah, at first I was definitely skeptical because I didn't know if I was in the mood for first person POV.
Yeah,
And then I was like, wow, she's funny.
yeah.
I could get behind this.
Yeah,
So
I was telling Olivia that I was about to get on with you, and I was like, "You know what? I could read a book about all of her characters just talking to each other and no plot. I would be so happy with that, you know?"
I
So,
agree. Has she read this yet?
no, she's
No.
only read Nettle and Bone, I think. Yeah, so,
Okay, yeah, that's what I
yeah,
thought.
yeah,
Gotcha. I think we talked about that at the other live too. Holiday Places is my favorite. All right, I will definitely try to get to that next
yeah.
year then. DNF for now, it's not bad. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. The plot isn't great.
No, I give the plot, like, a 2 star, and I give, like, the character development, like, a 4.5, you know? It's, like, so good, so, yeah.
Agreed. First of all, I know like in the beginning, Mouse was like, okay, we're the type of family that like no matter how much we hate each other, like we're gonna, go to
Yeah,
hell and back for them. Like we don't care. We're gonna do what they ask, whatever. And fine, okay, so she said yes to cleaning up this grandmother's house without knowing she was a hoarder. And then she gets there and finds out she's a hoarder and she stays.
I know, I
No.
would've been like, "Heck no."
Yeah,
No.
no. I That's when I would have ran. Like if I was stupid enough to say yes to going there by myself, then okay. But then seeing it and still agreeing
I would have
could
burned
never
that
be
place to the ground.
could never be me. Foreshadowing.
Right? Honestly, I was
Um,
like, "This is so disgusting." Like, who would ever like, I mean, I've had family members pass away, and I've had to go through their stuff in the past, and it is not fun. It is not fun. Like, yeah,
I
you
bet.
find gems, but, like, it is not a good time.
Yeah, and one of my patrons, I think, DM'd me on Instagram reading this. Maybe she's not a patron. I don't remember. I think her name's Amber. She said that it hit her hard because literally her grandma, like they have the same house, and she was from North Carolina also, and but you know how Mouse was always like, at least she's not one of the grandmas with the cats. Her grandma was the one with the cats, and I
No,
was like,
that's even worse.
I was like, "How many cats did she have?" And she's like, "Well, now she has 2, but one time my dad helped out with stuff and found 3 dead cats somewhere." And I was
No.
like,
No. Oh my
terrifying.
gosh. Oh, no. My
So, yeah,
grandma was a cat lady too. She wasn't a hoarder, but she was a cat lady, and the smell, it was the smell that always gets you. It's so
oh
bad.
god. I would
Oh,
literally die because 'cause I'm
yeah.
allergic, but
No. Mm-mm. Nope.
love Foxy, yes.
Mhm.
Me too. What moves my
Okay.
dad is my favorite too.
And then the
Yeah,
sequel's coming out, right?
yeah, What Feasts at Night.
Yeah,
Let's
that
hope I get
covers.
an arc, but I
Oh,
probably
good.
won't. I probably won't.
I am so sorry if you hear I have about 65 dogs, so they are whining and crying and barking. So,
It's all good.
I'm a dog lady, not a cat lady.
Me too. Same.
Mm.
Green Book is based on the white people, I think is what the author's note says.
Yeah, yeah. In the in the author's note, I was just reading that.
Like the white people as in a
As a
story,
book, there's
like a classic or something?
astute readers will have noticed immediately that the Green Book is a diary from
Oh,
Arthur McCann's found manuscript story, The White People, published in 1904. This is one of the great classics of horror.
oh
This novel,
damn.
The Great God Pan, gets a lot more press, but for my money, The White People is far superior. Interesting. I've never heard of that
Okay.
author either.
Yeah, me
I'm not
neither.
a big horror person. Like, I will read a little bit here and there, but like, it's not my main. I'm a thriller girly, you know. So
Right. Um, Speaking of the white people, this segue is so bad. This segue is so bad. But like I feel like she definitely used that to like segue into social commentary, which
yeah,
was like she sprinkled some good lines in there about
yeah,
like
there
the
was.
real world.
I didn't annotate a lot because I was listening while I was working today, but I like didn't get to write down all of the good spots. Did you have any good quotes? I like literally didn't have any of those, but I picked up on them.
I'm sure I did. Hold on. I don't even remember my color key, my key, whatever it's called. Color system, tab system.
Yeah.
Discussion point is this. Okay. I'm sure I did. I just can't.
I'm glad that you do a color system because I just pick a color and just put it throughout the whole book. So,
Listen, I ran out of the color I was using, so like I just pick a similar one and hope I remember.
yeah.
So yeah, I know Noelle 7 Pages does that too. She
Yeah,
just like
I
goes
don't
by
know, I used
vibes.
to be really organized and it would help my Enneagram 1, but, like, then I thought it wasn't very fun after that, and I would be like, yeah."
I'm a one wing too, whatever that
You are
means.
I could totally see you as a one wing too. I could
Why does
totally see you.
everyone say that? I literally all I know is what I am. Like I just took the test and that's it.
I go
Just
back and forth between being a one wing 2 and a one wing 9. I just can't decide because 'cause I'm very 9-ish, but I'm also very 2-ish, so, you know.
see, I don't know what that means. I literally just took the test so I have an answer every time someone asks me. Um,
Yeah.
okay, I can't find any, but if
That's
anyone
okay.
else
But
has
yeah,
some
I did
social
pick up on a
commentary.
lot of her commentary. I really did like it. Uh,
Yeah, she did it very seamlessly
yeah, I really
for
liked it.
sure. I think she got it. Oh, yeah, I read that. This book sounds interesting. Yeah, um, yeah, I like the setting more than like the creepy parts.
Yeah.
Like, I
I
think
just
the
feel like the
scariest,
folklore wasn't it was
yeah,
I don't know we're going into spoilers, but it was just, like,
we
kinda
can.
basic.
Spoilers.
It just felt really basic to me, like, that there were these, you know, entities that were creating each other, you know what I mean? And they were made of bones, like, that didn't seem very, you know, interesting. But
Yeah.
was interesting was that she was getting pregnant by them and having their babies. Like, wait, how does this work? I didn't understand how you get pregnant with a rock. Like, I just don't understand.
Okay, yeah, so I read that, and then Mouse had that moment where she like, zoned out staring at this rock, and then she started getting turned on.
She
And
got horny.
I literally wrote in the margins, I was like, if this bitch gets pregnant by literally looking at this rock, this is missing. Okay, Sir, I swear to God, if she gets pregnant, I'm gonna take so many stars off my rating, is what
I
I wrote.
know. Oh, well, I know you hate that anyways, but to be pregnant by a rock, I'm
By
sorry, I can't
looking
even
at it,
say it. I can't even.
literally looking at it.
But then she was like, "Joke's on you, holler people. I got an IUD in there. Let's see you monolith get past that."
And then Foxy said something about like having no parts and
Yeah.
whatever. It was, yeah. That was at least comical.
It was so hilarious. I was just like, "This does not like, how do they have sex with a rock?" And
They
also,
did it. They just looked at it.
they looked at it. Yeah. I don't know.
So these people just had okay, so they were all like the same creatures, right? Like the white people, the
Mm.
hollow people. Wait, is that the
No, the
hollow
hollow
people?
people were humans that had half of, like, the gene, whatever, to become a to give birth to the hollow to give birth. I don't know. They had like, they were part whatever those things were being made so that they could, but she was Mouse was full human. So
Mouse
she
was full human.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
But then there were the effigies, like the deer thing.
Yeah. I
So
don't know.
that's a different creature too, right? Or no?
I don't think it was a different creature, I think it was just a different, design. You know what I mean? Like, it was the same, but it was like it looked different because that was the one
Okay.
that she saw hanging up in the tree, and
Right.
then, like, I guess that's where it sleeps, like a bat? I don't know. And then she ends up making stuff they just make stuff out of things that they find. She ends up making one out of her grandmother's dolls and hoarded stuff, and so they all look different, I feel like. I don't
Okay. See, my issue right now is I'm reading too many similar books.
Okay.
Like, things are set in the woods, things are demonic, things are deer-like. Literally, The Ritual I'm
Oh,
reading right now,
okay.
by Adam Neville, and I get everything confused. And now
Yeah.
A History of Fear has some demonic stuff going on, so it's just like
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
a
so you're
lot.
like, "Which one am I talking about?"
Seriously, and in The Ritual, there's stuff hanging from trees too, and guts splayed out. So I'm like, what am I reading,
Yeah,
and how did I get here?
yeah.
Um, where did I leave off? Why did the chat? Um, there was something else that. Oh, the what did she call them? The poppets?
But that's what the effigies were. That's what the lady Anna or whatever called them. That's what their official, like,
That's
name.
what their official title.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
got it. Got
yeah.
it all straight. I was confused first. I was like, are they just all the same things, just named differently? UK paperback made me think this book had aliens. What does that one
Oh,
say?
I wanna see what that looks like.
I can share my screen. UK paperback.
Can you turn
Oh,
the light on, babe?
yes, I've seen this. This is the one that I'm
Oh,
talking
I've seen that. Yeah. Oh, interesting. That looks more like the
about.
woods to
Alien.
me, but
Yeah, I don't see an alien. Maybe that red thing looks kind of alieny. Yeah.
I just the more I read horror, the more I gravitate towards, like, slasher, like, serial killer horror than anything else. Like, I don't know if it's the and you would think because I love fantasy that I would like this stuff, but I don't know. This doesn't do it for me. I like to be but I love thrillers, so I like people chopping each other up. You know what I mean? Like,
Chopping each other up. I'm literally 20 minutes, speaking of chopping each other up. I'm That speaking of, I swear, like what are these transitions? Um, I'm 20 minutes from finishing You by
oh,
Carolyn Kepnes, like
mm,
the audiobook.
mhm,
So good.
incredible, incredible. Yep. The
Foxy's my
blueprint.
favorite besides
Oh,
Bongo.
Mongo.
The blueprint.
The blueprint for
Uh,
serial killers.
Planned to be a popular read, but not necessarily good quality. Oh, that's an
Like
interesting
Pulp
angle.
Fiction. Yeah. Okay.
I
Like,
was
you
like,
interesting. Okay, that makes sense. Like, it's
so fourth wing.
I can't with you and your hate of this book.
Just wait till my blog. I'm gonna tag you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I will say it's not my favorite. Serpent in the Wings of Night is my favorite. Fourth Wing is great, but it's like nothing compared to Serpent in the Wings of Night, in my opinion. So,
I'm I
yeah.
mean, okay, are they even comparable though? They're not even
No,
the
but I
same
read
author.
them back to back, and
Oh,
the hype was coming out of Fourth Wing when I was obsessing over Serpent, and, like, Kendall and Olivia and everybody was loving Fourth Wing, and I was just like, I mean, it's not gonna compare to Serpent, so I'm not gonna read it, and then I read it and I really liked it, but it pales compared. So, yeah, I haven't even read Iron Flame yet, so I'm a fake fan, so, it's fine. But
that's so funny. Yes, fourth wing is pulp fantasy in my eyes now, everybody.
well, there's
Not
a
like
lot of
that.
that out there, honestly.
I hate that Sasha's the only one who caught that. I feel like you were too, like, I think we talked over each other, but I was like, what did I say? Oh, we were talking about the pregnant rock thing, and I was like, that got me hard, and it sounded like I yeah.
I got you hard.
I
Yeah.
hate myself. Would have been like 1 star. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. I think she started the book suggesting that Bongo survive. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
That's smart of her. Yeah. So we're not freaked out.
Yeah, What Moves the Dead is on my I mean, it's short,
Yeah.
so
Well, so is Thornhedge, but if you didn't like it, I don't know. We'll see.
yeah. Well, Thornhedge is fantasy, her fantasy, and then this is horror, so
Yeah. I I don't know, because I feel like Nettle and Bone was a mixture between fantasy and horror. You know what I mean? Because it had, like, horror elements, but it was mostly fantasy. So,
I don't remember any horror. Did
just like
I?
like yeah, remember the puppet was like what was he was doing something really disgusting. What
I
was he
don't remember.
I can't remember either, but there was some really gross scenes with the puppet.
Literally all I remember is the demonic chicken and,
Yeah.
like, some betrayal with some royal member at some point. I don't know. But What Moves the Dead has, sleepwalking in it, and that freaks me out to no end,
Yeah,
so
my sister sleepwalks, and it freaks me out, and my daughter talks in her sleep, and so I was like, "This is so weird, I can't I can't."
oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Joey sometimes talks in his sleep, but I was like, I'll take that over laughing in the middle of the
No,
night,
do
like
not laugh in your sleep. You can be as loud you can snore, you can whatever, but do not laugh in your sleep.
literally. I would seriously, like, hit him until he wakes up if he started laughing, like
So
I
funny.
think there was too he's literally right here. I think there was too much time setting it up and waiting for something. Oh, true. I
Yeah,
think so too.
but I could've, like, literally we could've had no plot. I would've just loved to be, like, chatting with Foxy and her friends, like, I would've been fine with that, but
Yeah, if she just met more funny people in the
yeah,
town.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't notice it too much, especially with, like, fairly kinda long chapters.
yeah.
It was pretty quick.
Yeah,
So,
it was a fast read, like, the only part that I slogged through was, like, the folklore stuff, like, the diary stuff. I was just like, "Ah, I don't
I
care
don't
about."
really care. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the margins are huge in this
yeah,
copy.
yeah.
So,
I know I could listen to it at 3 times speed. That's how slow
really?
she talked, so, yeah.
Oh, damn, okay. Audiobook narrator oh, look, wow.
Oh,
Audiobook
I
narrator.
actually like the narrator.
Made it
Interesting,
very whiny. I might have liked it better if I read it physically.
interesting.
Very whiny.
I
Okay.
like your llama or alpaca. I'm not sure, but I love that.
That's so funny. She just recently changed that, like, a couple months ago. It's so funny. I've gotten used to it already, but I always forget it's there. Oh my god. The more you look at it, the funnier it
I
is.
love it.
I used to binge the show Hoarders. It's wild what they find. I've never actually watched that, but I've heard about it.
Oh, that would
Um,
gross me out. I couldn't watch those shows. Ooh, ooh, nope. I
I think I've seen, like, an episode of My Strange Addiction, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to watch, A Thousand Ways to Die,
Yeah.
but not
I'm
Hoarders.
a minimalist when it comes to everything but books. So, if I see a my mom hates it. I throw everything away or give it away, and it drives her absolutely crazy. But I get over things really fast. I'm like, oh, I used to love that,
Mm,
but I don't want it anymore. And so, yeah, my tastes change a lot. So I literally declutter once a month. And yeah, I couldn't watch
yeah.
Hoarders. I could not. It would literally make my skin crawl.
What did you say?
The show was fucked up.
The what? Which one?
Halloween's Day.
Oh my god, the most vivid episode of Thousand Ways to Die for me was the Chubby Bunny one.
Oh my gosh. No. Okay. I need to know what this is.
Like I still remember the diagram that they showed of how the marshmallow juice like goes down your esophagus and chokes you to death. So I never played Chubby Bunny again after that.
Okay.
To say, but
Okay, this is kind of not related, but there's this well, it is kind of related, but like when I was on the trip with the girls, we were sitting hanging out one night, and Kendall came up and like looked at this like list of how stupid ways that guinea pigs and hamsters die. And
of course, why am I not surprised Kendall looked that up?
Like, I swear, we peed ourselves so hard because of the way that these animals die. I'm gonna have to find that article because it was the stupidest things that a hamster dies because they like have heart attacks really fast, or they're just so small that they get like sucked into a vacuum, or like the stupidest things you've ever seen. That's what it reminded me of when you said Chubby Bunny.
Sucked into a vacuum.
One of them was my favorite. One was one of them fell between the couch and the cushion, the couch and the wall, and no one knew. Sat on the couch and squished it.
Stop! Didn't your sister's guinea pig die in a funny way?
What?
Didn't Ashley's guinea pig die in a funny way?
It
Can you hear him?
because no, it was a hamster.
Yeah, hamster.
She took it out of the cage, and we were watching TV, and she forgot that she was holding the damn thing, and it just walked off. And we never found it until we fucking moved, and it was underneath the couch, like rock hard.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No.
This was like, I'm talking like a year later. How it never stunk?
Ew.
Or anything, I have no idea, but it was. Oh my god! Like you felt bad, but oh my god, it was so funny at the same time.
Oh my god! And then one of my friends, I genuinely forget who the hell told me this, but I literally don't even think I talk to this person anymore. I don't know, but they said that one of their friends or something had a gerbil or hamster or guinea pig, and like it's been dead for like 2 weeks or whatever, but she kept feeding it. She kept filling the bowl. And she just like didn't notice that it was dead in its cage. Like she thought it was sleeping or something. But she kept filling the bowl for like an extra 2 weeks past its death. And I'm like, how do you even?
That's so sad. How do you not realize the food is not going down at all?
Oh. But yeah, send me that article. I need it.
I found it. Mine drowned in the dog water bowl and just
Not drowned in the dog's water bowl.
It sneezed so hard it died. I mean, literally. And Kendall, when she was reading it so like monotone. She's like, I popped a balloon and it had a heart attack. We were peeing ourselves so hard.
Oh, their little hearts. Oh my god, I'm dying. Hello. Oh, I just mentioned you. This is the one. The one with the grandma hoarder.
Oh.
I think, right? Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh, that's so sad. I mean, it's not great, but ooh, yeah, not fun. I love your profile picture. So
oh my god, cute! I just noticed the glasses. Cute.
So cute.
Hey Bree, 4 stars. This time I'm not surprised that you're here. I'm always like, oh my god, Bree, you're here. But she's like, I've literally been participating every single month this year. And I'm like, oh.
Whoops. My bad. You got a lot to take care of. I mean, keep track of, so it's okay.
Yeah. Hello. 1 wing 2 2. Oh.
Okay.
Having all the babies like I don't even know what was going on with the folklore by the end. I was just like, and then they get to the
I'm
scene
sorry.
where what?
I just thought of like, what if it was a picture of Nick Cannon carved into the rock because he has like a zillion babies with other. He has like 14 kids. Like, what if it's just Nick Cannon carved into the rock?
He is now the effigy. Like,
Sorry.
oh
What were
my
you
god.
saying?
I don't know. Oh, so it was kind of stressful. Okay, that's the thing. Like, if I knew I loved the characters when I was like stressed for them, you
Yeah.
know, like at that end
Yeah.
scene when they're getting chased by that deer, and oh my god, when Mouse was like, it's staring at me through the window, isn't it? And Foxy's like, yep. I was like,
Ugh. Yeah,
oh,
that's good character. I mean, I was scared for both of them the whole time. I was like, "No." And it was so funny how it was so realistic. Like they were in the kitchen and they're like, "We don't know what the F to do. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, we're
I
just we
know.
have nothing to take care of ourselves. Like, this is a freaking bone creature."
What I'm wondering, or what I missed, I guess, is how Foxy ended up going with her.
She just wouldn't let her go by herself. I think that's what she
Oh,
said. She
okay.
was already planning to, but she didn't know until she came over there to get like food from her. And she's like, "Well, I'm going with you or whatever." So yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I wasn't sure when that happened. Because I was like, when she first came over to like thank her for the microwave, I was like, there's no way she just decided at that moment. Like there had to be more interactions that I just like flew through.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, of Foxy. Seriously. Seriously. I like specifically avoid them if it's in the synopsis. I don't pick it for a book club. And then
Who would have thought you would have found a book about rocks getting you pregnant?
literally, like I same with Chicago, man. Like Chicago, I've been more lenient about. Like as long as I know it's there, but it's like
Yeah.
again, it's like my sister's boyfriend went to college in Chicago, and I'm just like, why do you have to pick that city? Has
That's
nothing
weird.
to do with where the book is actually set. Where the baby's not good enough, so they made them into creatures. I don't know. I
I
really don't know.
girl, she didn't talk about it Mary at all. Like she didn't explain any of it. So who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not interested in reading the source material, but if anyone else does, feel free to let me know.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
Amber, that is a good thought.
the white and holler people is the same thing. That's what I'm saying. I thought they were all the same creature. I didn't realize it was a half human, half
The
whatever.
white people were the holler people because Anna they called her like she was like pale and pure white and stuff. So those were the white people. And then well, yeah, the effigies did have to like mourn that guy when he died and like all these different things. So maybe they were meant to worship the white people. I don't know. But they called them something else. They called them
Like poppets or something.
oh, I'll have to figure it out.
So the
But
effigies are the like the rocks.
yeah.
Okay, that's what I. Okay,
Well, yeah.
fucking
Well, there were the bones of the people. There were the bones that they turned into those weird creatures. I don't know. That's what the effigies were.
oh, okay.
Through the window.
See how much I cared about the plot. Like I really.
Yeah, I know. I was just like,
I'm glad you had it together though.
kinda. I was half listening to that part.
Yeah, the fucking deer looking through the window, and like, yeah, there were some like little jump scenes
Yeah.
in that part of the book. Hello, just came in here. Came
Hi.
in and cutie. Hello. Wasn't able to borrow a copy from my library. That's all right. Honestly, there are better T Kingfishers out there. It's okay.
Yeah.
Scare part. Yeah, exactly. I didn't find the other world scary at all. I think if I like put myself in the shoes of the characters more, I would have been more scared, but I didn't. I was just focused on their conversations, really.
Yeah. That was the best part.
Yes. Skip, I was like the character Skip. I don't know. He felt like a filler
Yeah.
type
I mean,
character.
yeah, because neither of them Tomas and him weren't really fleshed out. It could have been like down to like a novella. Like we could have had it all done in a quick novella, but she gave us a lot of like her cleaning out the house and her going to get coffee and like there was like, but she's fine with me,
Yes,
but yeah,
the barista.
yeah,
I love the
little coffee
barista too.
Yeah.
Enid, loved her.
Yeah, she was fun.
Yeah, she had some good one-liners too. I
Yeah.
can't remember any off the top of my head, but and then Tomas, wasn't he like he was the son of the woman who would take the grandma to town and
Yeah.
like take care of her, right? Okay, so yeah, that was pretty much his only role, and then taking the microwave so that she could
he
meet
worked at
Foxy.
he lived at the compound and he would take stuff for her to the whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and then just to like transition to meeting Foxy. I feel like that was his purpose.
Yeah. Probably. Exactly.
Dear Effigy stalking her was the creepy part. Once they went into the other world, it wasn't very interesting. Could have been scarier. Yeah, and they were trapped for like a chapter. But
exactly. I
was shook when Anna came back and was like, I'll tell the prisoners what we gotta do. And then she goes and she's like, please get me out of here. I was like,
if you think about it, like if she hadn't said that, she would have left, but it was her way to trick her into coming so she could be the mother white person.
right, yeah. See, even that part, like, it took me a while to like grasp that she was trying to be the replacement. Like when they were all running from each other and Anna shot something and whatever, like I kind of zoned out at that part. And then I was like, oh, she's trying to make her the replacement.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. So weird. I didn't understand because why would they need to have a mother if they were just taking the bones of people and animals and creating them themselves? Why would they need a mother? You know?
I don't know, to ensure population, I guess, in case they can't find anyone. I don't know.
How do you give birth to a rock or bones? I don't understand.
How do you give birth, period, Rachel? Seriously. Let alone
it's not easy. It's not easy. Been there, done that way too many times. It's not easy.
Fourth week, past chapter 5. Chapter 5 is where I DNF'd first initially. That's redundant. I don't know why.
I will say I reread it. I reread it recently, and I do understand. I didn't pick it up on the first time, but I do understand the cringy dialogue now because I didn't pick that up the first time. I don't know why, but now I'm like, oh yeah, this is real cringe. But it's fun. I thought it was fun. It was a good time. It was like divergent. I don't know. With dragons. I love dragons.
Listen, okay, like not a spoiler for the book, but spoiler for my vlog. I didn't even so the ending, right? Like the very last like cliffhanger that everyone's freaking out about. I forgot that character was even a thing. Like I forgot that she even had that, you know?
It wasn't even that big of a cliffhanger, honestly, because that's what happens in every fantasy book. So like I wasn't surprised, but you know, people were all shook. Like, oh my gosh, like no spoilers, but when you get to the next book, like I don't know, it's all gonna be politics. Like that's what it's gonna be about, so I don't know.
True. Yeah. I literally bought Aragon this past weekend. I bought Aragon because my coworker was like, try that for a dragon book. And I was like, you know what? I should.
You know what I bought? I bought Fireborn because it's Kindle's book club pick. It's this one. It has 3 trilogies. It's this one.
Okay, I've seen this cover, but who's the author again?
Rosaria Munda. So this is the
first
dragons? 3. Huh?
Is that dragons too?
Yeah, look at the dragons. How pretty are they?
Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna put this on my it's cheap right now.
Yeah. And I don't know if you follow Carrie Can Read. Do you follow Carrie Can Read?
I do.
She said that she loved this way more than Fourth Wing if you like dragons. So
all right. Oh, it's young adult. Okay.
Yeah, it's young adult.
Have I heard of this before? I feel like I've heard of this before.
It used to have a different cover. The cover used to be red and there was just an outline of a dragon. So that used to be the cover.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I'm seeing on Goodreads right now. Okay, I'm gonna put on my want to read. Also, Fear the Flames if y'all are looking for dragon books.
I need to buy that one.
Just saying. Anyway, moving on. I really liked What Moves the Dead. Yeah, it was 5 stars for me. Husband sleepwalks and sleep talks.
I couldn't.
Okay, but like, does he just like? Can you understand what he's talking? Like, what he's saying? Like, does he have actual conversations with himself? Like, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, my daughter, she'll have a like she's having a conversation with herself, and I'm like, are you talking to somebody in your dream, and that's why you're talking? Like, I don't understand. It's so weird, but it's like just like mumbling. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's just super soft mumbling.
Ew, I don't like it. That's scary.
Yeah. You know.
My cousin sleepwalked, and my mom said that at one point he like peed outside and then climbed a tree while sleeping. So.
Oh no! I remember my sister trying to get outside of the house one night, and I was like, "What are you doing, girl?"
Oh God. At least you guys don't have like super cold winters, so it was like, you know,
Yeah.
she doesn't freeze to death if she does go outside. Family dog got into my guinea pig cage, didn't eat the guinea pig. But
yeah, they have heart attacks all the time. They have like the worst. That's like the number one reason they die. We had a guinea pig growing up too, and it died. I don't think it got afraid, but I think it went outside and it froze to death or something. I can't remember what happened to it.
Why is that adorable? Oh my God. Why? That's so funny. This is good material for a horror story.
Oh, the reason the hamsters die? Yes, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, y'all remember G-Force?
Yeah.
I think I saw that in theaters.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Is the bowl not overflow? That's what I was saying. I mean, granted, she was probably like a stupid little teenager at the time, but like, I don't know. It was probably like placebo or something.
Yeah.
We had a hamster that got eaten by a colony of ants. That's terrifying.
Ew!
Stop.
Disgusting.
That's scary. Like eaten alive. That's scary.
Disgusting.
Yes, that's me. Grandma's doing much better now. Good.
Oh, I'm glad.
But she still had the 2 cats. Oh yeah, you did say that. 2 hamsters for Christmas, left the cage open, and found him dead 2 days later. So when people ask what he got for Christmas, 2 dead. I'm crying.
2 days later. Oh my gosh.
Were they like old age?
No, they just die so fast for no reason.
That's so sad. Oh my God, we're still in the Nick Cannon era of this chat. I'm crying. That bitch immortal.
Right? She was.
Wayward is one of the. You're welcome. I was gonna say that you read my mind way too often, Sash. But when we were talking about like book club picks with pregnancy, I thought of Wayward, and I was like, okay,
I haven't read it yet, but I am excited to read it. Did you like it or no?
No, I gave it a 2, and I'm selling it. Actually, I sold it today on Pango.
This one says, parents left me alone, so I let my hamster free in my living room. Why did he run straight into the fireplace? I watched Titanic to feel better.
What is this? Like a Reddit thread?
Yeah, it's a Reddit thread.
Oh my God.
I can't.
I'm dead. Well, the guinea pig was dead, or hamster was dead, but I'm dead. So I loved Wayward. Listen, I just wanted like more witchiness, less pregnancy. And I got the opposite. Okay.
Yeah, everybody says that. It wasn't enough witchiness.
No, not at all. And it's pitched as a witchy book. That's the thing. Like, I wouldn't be as mad if they weren't hyping up the witchiness. And the cover has witchy vibes. Oh my God, you have Love redesign too. I want to read it before the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That too, things we never got over.
I know this is my TikTok book talk fantasy section that no one can see, but there's all book talk not fantasy, romance that I need to read. So,
are you trying to read Love redesign soon?
Yeah, I will. I'll read it soon if you want to read it.
Also, have you read
what?
Dreamland?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I want to.
Yes, you definitely want to. But Love Redesigned, I think, is the same city I heard, or town or whatever, as the last book in Dreamland. Okay. But what are you saying?
Have you read the Chestnut Spring series yet? I'm reading Flawless right now. It's 5 stars. 100% 5 stars. I love it so much. I love it so much. It's so good.
Okay, I had one day at work where I literally went on my Discord and I'm like, I have the urge to get into the cowboy romances. I don't know why. So I put Flawless on my Kindle. I think I still have it, maybe not. But and then I watched Sarah Shell's blog for it. And there was some term. What was the term that was like
I don't know.
buckle? It was like buckle buddy.
Oh,
What was it?
yeah. Buckle bunnies. Yes. But like they're like fans of guys that do rodeo. Yeah. That's what they call it.
That turned me off. I think
No, but
that
it's so
moment,
good. And then I bought the next two. I bought the next two.
I do like the discreet covers way better
Yeah.
than the,
And then
but they're
Reckless
still
comes out.
ugly.
Yeah.
Those
They're
are awful.
They're so floppy though. I love them. They're so good.
Yeah, the cover, I just, I'll definitely be reading them on KU if I do read them because I don't want those on my shelves. But just because the covers are ugly. I mean, obviously nothing against, like, I like my Dreamland Billionaires. I have those on my shelves.
Yeah.
Oh my God, King of Wrath though. King of
I don't
Wrath,
have King of Wrath. I have Twisted Love. I don't have King of Wrath.
read that one too. King of Wrath.
That one's the series before King of Wrath.
Yeah, I Twisted Love. I'll try, I guess. I know the second one is about the princess bodyguard, which I need to read definitely.
Yeah.
This is not. Sorry, what is the Twisted ones? I don't know. Amber, I would have. Wait, did I read this? One of those deer jump scenes. My dog barked while I was reading. I about died. Oh no! What kind of dog do you have?
Bongo.
It was Bongo. Would have peed if that happened to me. I love how there's an apostrophe for peed.
I was thinking the same thing. I thought that because she was like very interested in her, so I was like, "Is there going to be a romance?"
Yeah,
Oh,
that would have been good. Someone write a fanfic. Not that I read fanfic, but that'd be a good fanfic. Wanted you. Oh my God, same person. Kept hoping for more between. I didn't really think about it too hard, but yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Katie, what's up?
Hey, girl.
Hello. I do love that she was like, yeah, I don't want kids. It's a hard pass for me.
I mean,
And stuck with it to the end. That's the thing. She's stuck with it to the I've read way too many books where I got excited about characters who didn't want kids, and then by the end, they had a baby anyway and loved the thing.
I know. It needs to be in books more. It really does. Because it's, everybody's getting pregnant. That's not the sign of a happy marriage is pregnancy, or a happy relationship. A lot of people have babies that should not be having babies. So
Exactly. Oh my God, Joey sent me this meme today that was like family members, and then they like talk shit about tattoos and like how expensive they are and how they're with you forever, and then it's like also family members have a baby.
no, exactly. Kids are so expensive. I'm like hating on it, but I have 3 children and I love them deeply.
3 children and 4 dogs, baby. They need a mother because they couldn't make new white people themselves. They tried, but they just ended up with more. Oh, okay. There's an explanation for you.
Oh, because they were extinct. Okay, yes. You make sense.
You make sense. You don't like the cringe and fourth wing, maybe don't read. Stop. Okay, but
I like the cringe. I'm a cringy person, so I like it. I love it.
I had the first Zodiac Academy.
You should at least try it.
I'll try it, yeah, because first of all, Sid bought me that book. Second of all,
and
I heard
doesn't cringy writing entertain you? It entertains me. So,
it depends on my mood sometimes.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I guess. And Zodiac Academy did have the same amount of hype, pretty much. Well, not the same. I mean, I feel like nothing can compare to Fourth Wing's hype, which is
that's insane.
gross,
Can you imagine, like, her? How can she ever have predicted what was going to blow up? Like the way her life was going to change with Fourth Wing.
Yeah,
crazy. And then I'm sorry. And then she just gets like forced to write a second book right away. And then they're going to make it 5 books. Like it's too much. She's like,
there's no way she has a plan. There's
Yeah.
no way she has a plan.
No.
There's no way she has a single outline for the rest of the series.
No, but I just feel bad for her. I'm like, girl, I think
Don't feel bad for her.
I know, but the pressure that she has for all these next books, I'm just like,
well, she did it to herself, and then she failed to learn the language that she's trying to write about. So whatever, not my problem. If you have to have a tutor for the world that you're creating, I'm sorry.
I know none of this. What?
So okay, so she got Scottish. I always get it mixed up too, but Scottish Gaelic and Irish Gaelic mixed up.
Oh
Okay.
no.
So then the stuff she was pronouncing, like I literally saw a TikTok of her like, by the way, I don't do TikTok on my own time. It's work only. Just a disclaimer. But I saw one though, she was like, I say it, or she's like, I don't know, but like I say it like Basgaia. And then some native speaker like stitched it and she was like, okay, but you say it like this and like whatever.
Oh no.
And then there was another interview like right before Iron Flame came out and she was like, I'm so sorry, like I got a tutor to learn the differences. So many wrong things. So many.
I can't.
Definitely read like a 15-year-old boy. Oh no. I mean that's what the target audience was. So I'm prepared for that type of writing.
Yeah.
I also got the pretty like what 20-year anniversary edition with the blue sprayed edges. So
Oh, fun.
Oh,
damn. Can you get it at least on your Kindle, maybe? I don't know.
$8.99 on Kindle for me. Oh, I was like, who are you talking to? I tried to read Aragon so many times. Yeah, I'm scared. I feel like I'd be confused.
I feel like it's like Percy Jackson, where like you have to have loved it when you were in middle school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe it'll be my whole personality. I mean, the fifth one, I think it's the fifth one that just came out this year.
Yes, that Murtalk or something. Murtalk.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so I mean, they had a whole table at Barnes, so I was like, okay, let me just do it.
And it came out the same day Iron Flame came out. I was like, this poor guy.
Oh no! I can, but it's nonsense. Last time he told me catch the rabbit, he has the good cutlery. What are we talking about?
She's talking about what he says in his sleep.
Oh!
Is he talking about the white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland? Because that's what it sounds like to me.
Oh my god, Tiffany, you need to record him.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Pregnant book club. Worst out of book club ever, literally. No, not I, said the fly.
Not me, I love mommy drama thrillers. That's like my favorite kind of thriller. And you're like, ooh, gross.
Listen, I liked Suburban Hell, but that's more of like, I guess, a horror. Suburban Hell I surprisingly liked, and that had a lot of moms in it.
Yeah.
I tried the Geneva Rose one with a knife behind her back. One of Us is Dead.
Oh, One of Us is Dead. That was horrible.
I DNF'd that one.
I gave that one 2 stars.
2 stars.
But literally, girl, I've read so many suburban mom dramas, and they're fun. They're so entertaining. Like, I don't know. I just love. It's like Real Housewives.
I can see the appeal for sure. As long as the drama doesn't involve their kids, that's fine. If it's like cheating and whatever, like money, like, you know, all this shit, then fine. But like, yeah. What was
so
the
many
other
books
one?
I've read you would not like.
Literally written by a 14-year-old boy. Oh yeah, didn't he? Yeah. Wasn't it like 18? I think 16? Like really young that he wrote it. So 15. Okay. So popular, but since I was gifted fourth grade, probably in the first 2 chapters, I'm liking it so far.
I liked it. I mean, I gave it 5 stars. So I'm hating on it because Jan's influencing me. No, I'm just kidding.
Probably.
No, I think upon my reread, I realized some of the points. So
yeah. So like going into my vlog, I went into it with a fairly open mind. Like you'll see. But I will say it has an hour and 22 minutes of raw footage. So
I'm actually excited to listen to it. I will not. Okay, I can get behind the hate of Fourth Wing. I can't get behind the hate of Divine Rivals. And so I can listen you talk all like crap about Fourth Wing and I'll be totally fine because it's not my favorite 100%. But I just saw someone that didn't like Divine Rivals and I had to mute her. I was like, nope, I can't hear that. Nope, not.
Oh my god! When did you read Divine Rivals? Did I know this?
What?
Did I know that you read it?
Oh my
I can't
gosh.
remember.
Yeah, it's like top 3 of my favorite of the year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I read it on the plane ride in August to go see Live in them. That's when I read it.
Shit.
Yeah.
I feel like you might have told me that, but
Oh,
yeah.
it's so good. And I'm rereading it. Oh, and I got do you have the UK edition?
Mm-hmm.
I just got the UK edition and I'm obsessed. But I don't have the fancy, like pretty, like sprayed edges like everybody else does. I just have like the cute blue one with the characters. So
she's just chilling right there on a face out on my all-time face.
That's the Illumicrate one or the
Fairy Loot.
Okay.
Fairy Loot, yeah. I have the Fairy Loot and then the regular one because I like the typewriter foiling on the naked cover, and then the UK one.
I have the American edition and this one, and I just pre-ordered Ruthless Vows in the UK because I want this one.
I need to pre-order it still but the only reason, because I pre-ordered the Barnes & Noble exclusive, but I don't have the I have the regular edition of Divine Rivals. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna buy the original for Ruthless Vows too, because pre-orders for Barnes never come in time. And then I need the UK and I need the Fairy Loot. So then it'll be off. So the only solution is to buy another copy of Divine Rivals, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm going to reread this around Christmas, and then I will reread Ruthless Vows. Actually, I think Ruthless Vows is going to be January 1st read, so I have a 5-star on January 1st.
I would not be able to. I took the day off on December 26th.
Oh, well, me too. I'm like trying not to, but okay. Wait, what's the hot take on Divine Rivals?
I don't know what the hot take is. What did that person say?
She just
before you muted her.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the vlog, so I'm not going to say who it was. But she said that it was the romance was underdeveloped. I'm like, girl, they wrote love letters to each other, the most beautiful love letters I've ever heard in my life. And she was like, no, but they saw each other once and then da-da-da-da. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to spoil it, but and I'm like, but it was just so beautiful. And then she said like the world was underdeveloped and the historical fiction was like she couldn't picture the war. And I'm like, who cares? All I was like, all I want is Iris and Roman. Like that's literally all I want. So,
yeah.
I will hear no hate. No hate.
Exactly. I don't think I'm gonna reread it though because I remember everything. So I'm just gonna.
I read it super fast. I read it within like I don't know 4 hours. So like.
Oh shit! I was gonna say I did like a day and a half. I think.
Yeah.
Post the raw. Ew! I hate that.
The raw.
Like if it's not attached to the word footage, it just sounds bad. Like I don't know. Rachel, have you read Assistant to the Villain?
No, it's on my December TBR because Kindle obsessed and gave it 5 stars. So I'm really excited to read it. I love cozy fantasy and it's right up my alley. Have you read it?
I have not, but Katie gave it 5 stars.
Okay, good.
I almost bought it. I literally had it in my hands, the red sprayed edges at Half Price Books one day. And then I looked at reviews and I watched this girl's blog. What's her name? Leonie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I always get her mixed up with Leora.
Yeah. I have the one with the red sprayed edges. I am super excited to read it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to read it in December. So I'm reading Kingdom of Ash in December. So that takes precedent over everything because it's 1,000 pages. And then whatever I can get to afterwards, I will.
Is it your first time reading Kingdom of Ash?
Yeah, I was waiting for Kindle and Elizabeth to finally get done with all of their read of it. And I read all of Throne of Glass like twice last year, except for Kingdom of Ash. And so, yeah, I am really excited. Yeah.
I've only read The Assassin's Blade so far. So
what
started? Fuck yeah. What? Yeah, I've only read The Assassin's Blade. I'm working on it. Okay, I have the pretty editions from the UK. I'm working.
When you read it all, I will reread it with you because I want to annotate it. So when you get to Throne of Glass, I'll read Throne of Glass again with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably forget, but I'm sure I'll
Why
post
did you
about
read
it.
Assassin's Blade first?
Everyone told me to.
No.
No, that I'm going with it because I got a feel for the characters. I forget anything anyway. If people say like it spoils whatever the fourth one is, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna forget. I already forgot what happened. So
I would reread it again after Airfire. That's how crazy I am.
I'm not gonna do that. I did cry though.
Yeah.
But I also was prepared. Like I knew it was predictable, but I still cried. Wasn't my story. I can't think of anything about it that made people not like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
I
know. I haven't seen bad reviews about it, but we all watched it for people.
no,
So,
for Divine Rivals, I think she's saying.
oh, I thought you were talking about Assistant to
Yeah.
the Villain. Yeah, what could anybody not love about this book?
Right.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you gave it a 4. I thought you gave it a 5.
So good.
Did the love happen insanely fast? Well, yeah, but it wasn't done poor. See, I don't get bothered by insta love anymore
neither.
because my life is insta love. Literally, Joey and I were insta love.
Yeah, it
so
was.
I can't judge. I can't.
When you know, you know. And they were okay. You think about it, because this was set in the turn of the century, and they that's how they got together really fast. So, and they at least these people were writing like romantic like love notes to each other.
Yeah,
Like,
they had developed. I don't think it was insta love because
me neither.
because Roman knew it was her and they had to build up these letters. Maybe it was more insta lovey for her side, possibly, but they also hated each other. So why are we talking about? Okay, I just got the red sprayed edges from Tanglebus. I remember you ordering it.
Oh, good.
I'm so happy
I
for
did
you.
see some at Target the other day with the red sprayed edges. I was like, dang, I didn't know they still had them out. But yeah.
It was a choice to make it red.
Yes.
Red and purple just don't sit well with my eyes.
Yeah, I get that. It could have been like blue or like something. I don't know. Yellow would have been cute, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I can't picture other colors besides purple on the cover. So loved it. It gave me the same feelings.
Yes.
Oh, the notebooks. Okay. I'm so glad you liked it.
That is a great comparison. The Notebook is a great comparison. But also The Lovely War. I've told Katie this already, but The Lovely War, great comparison to
I did love Lovely War until I heard some shit, but that was way after I read it, and I haven't read anything by her since. But it was a really good fucking book. I love Lovely War. I read it back in like 2019.
Yeah, so long ago.
Crossroads. I ran to go. Listen, I have the amount of times I've put this book down, like picked it up and put it down at the horror bookstore that Joey and I always go to. So many times, too many times. This and Below by the same author, the one about Mothman. I've wanted it so bad. Okay, this is my green light for sure.
I wish I could read it. I know it looks interesting, but like there's so much self-harm in it. I could never. That's the
is there?
It's all
okay. That's good to know.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That is good to know, though. At least I'm prepared. But yeah, I definitely want to get this. We're gonna go to the horror bookstore. I think this coming weekend. We're gonna do a horror bookstore and a romance bookstore that just opened up, called The Last Chapter in Chicago. So.
Oh, that sounds fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, hopefully we have time this weekend, but I don't know. 100 times. Okay, good to know. Noted. Hate the color purple, but I actually love the cover of 18. Okay, I need to look it up again and see what other colors we can. Oh, you're gonna bring it to me. Okay.
I think it's pretty.
That green would be.
Yeah,
it has red on the cover. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like the blue would have been pretty, or yellow, or green. Yeah.
Yeah, or that green.
Frog.
Oh my god, cute.
Cute.
All
and
right.
it says up here. It says, "Help."
I'm crying.
Yeah.
I was also surprised, Tiffany, that you love Divine Rivals. I already forgot what was problematic about that author. She's a white lady who said the N-word. And like, yeah, fuck. But
Julie Berry.
Or should you not? Yeah, Julie Berry. And I think it was in Lovely War. I guess I was young and naive.
I will not read it, Katie. Thank you. I definitely know it's not my thing. I'm interested in it, but I just can't. Mm-mm.
Just like everyone's freaking problematic now, and it's so annoying.
I know.
Like it's not like disvaluing, is that the word? No, dismissing her actions, but it's just like, of
know.
course she's
Yeah,
problematic.
it's so frustrating.
Like absolutely not, girl.
I won't.
Gonna be a trilogy.
Yeah, this is gonna be a trilogy.
Oh, I think all series should just be trilogies max. Like what are these?
She
5 books?
started this story on TikTok, and then people asked her to turn it into a book, and then she wrote it into a book.
That's what I heard. I did hear that. So,
I want to read this. I want to read this. I don't have it.
hell
I
yeah.
want to read it.
It's so freaking good. I definitely read it physically because there are illustrations. We should do a for real buddy read where we read like 3 chapters. Are you talking to me?
Education and Malice, yeah.
Cause yes, but I'm gonna start it December 1st. Cause yeah.
Not me still needing to read a dowry.
We're gonna end the live.
Not me talking to Katie and Jan, who both love that book so much. I know.
Are you serious? I thought you read it for that one readathon.
Girl, I tried so hard to squeeze it in and I just didn't have time. I know. I'm going to. I promise you. I have it.
She tells me that at the very end.
What? I'll wait till the very I know.
She tells me at the very end of the live.
I need to read both of them.
Read it tonight.
Okay. I have it on. Well,
she said okay.
Does it fit in Little Women prompt? I don't know, but we'll see. We'll figure it out.
I mean, it has romance in it. It's not a romance, but it has romance in it.
Yeah, it could be a romance prompt. I'm reading A Holiday by Gaslight. That's what I'm reading for romance. It's like a Victorian novella.
A Holiday by Gaslight?
Yeah, I'll get it. Hold on.
Oh. See, I'm not a Christmas girly, but I kind of like that cover. I like how muted it is. Yeah, that's cute.
It's so tiny. I like it.
Okay. It's female friendship that's heavily Is that is that one of the prompts? Female friendship?
No, but I mean, aren't they wait, is it a friendship or is it a relationship? In A Dowry of Blood.
All of the above.
Yeah. So it would work. Oh, they're like sister wives. It would work for the Meg prompt for sure. Yeah.
There you go. It ends on the 30th, right?
Yeah, Thursday.
All right, y'all. That's all I got because I'm starving.
Okay, let me give you guys one more hamster thing. He just started running so fast that he died.
That's relatable, though. Honestly.
One more. Mine had a seizure when I was 5, and me and my brother thought it was giving us a dance show.
Oh my god, I just choked on my spit. Shut up.
Y'all, look up Google stupidest way hamsters die.
How do you even get to that conversation?
I don't even know. I have no idea. I think we were talking about my guinea pig, and then I don't know.
Oh my god. That's so freaking funny.
One of my books fell on him.
Oh no!
Not the book!
It was probably Fourth Wing.
Oh no.
All right. Thanks for coming. Buy a book sleeve from Rachel.
Buy a book sleeve. Today's the last day to guaranteed Christmas shipping.
Exactly.
And everything's 30% off. So Cyber Monday.
Hell yeah. Use code JAN20. Next month. I'm too lazy to get it, but Dead of Winter by Darcy Coates. And Joey's my guest because it's the day after Christmas is the full moon. So I was like, he's the only reliable one at that point of the year. So, that's
okay. I might try to read that one actually. I like cozy horror, so I might try to read it.
Ooh, perfect. Yeah, I just heard severed heads in the synopsis, so I'm like,
ooh, yeah.
All right, sold. Nick Cutterbook, he's a certified.
Oh, I've heard that. I've heard that he always kills off the turtles in like
Yeah,
2 days.
that's what I've heard too. I've only read 2 of his books. So anyway, all right, bye. Have a good night.
Bye.